Class, I wanted to make a quick little video about the structure of the class. I'm going to go over the syllabi, and then I'm also going to go over the Blackboard shell. So let's get started. As you can see, this is your screen. If you click on Blackboard, now you're going to have a lot less classes than me, but you should have a business statistics tab. When you click, oh, not business statistics, what am I doing? You guys are quantitative reasoning. You'll have a quantitative reasoning tab. So when you click on that, you'll see on the left, we've got a bunch of tabs I'm about to go over. The introduction video is what I'm making right now. So I'll send this out in an email, but also it'll be in Blackboard so you can watch it later. And I'm just going to kind of start going down the row. So first we've got the syllabi. That's what the landing page goes to. Read through this. It's very straightforward. I'm going to hit some major kind of highlights for you. Top part, actually it's spring 2021, isn't it? Not 2020. I need to change that. But when you email me, make sure to put your the class in the subject line. So put something like QR or quantitative reasoning, and then ask me the question. That way I know which class you're in. It helps me answer it. Office hours are a little different. These hours are meant for you, and I set them aside for you. But because of COVID, I need to do them by appointment only. So don't feel bad. I mean, don't feel like you're bothering me by getting in touch with me. And actually, that's something I would definitely want you to do if you were struggling in the class. But know that you can't just pop into my office this semester because of COVID. The textbook is right here, and I've already sent an email about information on the textbook. So make sure to check out that email. Tests, things of that nature are all on here. Homework is it's going to be in the schedule for each day, but I don't take it up for a grade or anything like that. We have 5 regular tests worth 100 points apiece. The paper's worth 100 points. Now, along the way this semester, which we'll get to the schedule here in a minute, I'll just wait to tell you about that. But we do have a paper, and we've got a final exam. And the due dates for the final exam here, everything else is going to be found in the paper information for the paper, and the test is in the testing quizzes. So yeah, you can read through that. The late assignments, all late tests just receive 20 points off. Very straightforward. You will have no late points, or you will receive no points for a late outline or proposal or rough draft. And the final paper and the final exam must be turned in by their due dates. Okay, they just can't be turned in late this semester. You guys can read the rest of that stuff. So let's go over to course schedule. Now, look, it's been a while since I've taught this class. Actually, I think it was 2015 or 2014, the last time I taught it. So especially this first semester, I'm going to try to stick to the schedule as much as possible. Okay, it helps me out. It kind of keeps the structure there, and it's pretty straightforward. Like today, or not today, but on Monday when we first come back to class, we're going to have another introduction, go over the structure of the class and the expectations, and I want you to take this syllabus quiz when you get done. And then Wednesdays, straightforward. The second Monday, we actually don't have class because of Martin Luther King Day. And then we'll go on from there. But this, you'll notice in the schedule, it goes over the sections we're going to cover that day. So Wednesday, we're going to cover chapter 1A and 1B and the homework from those sections. So section 1A or chapter 1A, if you want to think of that, the homework is 1 through 51 odd. And again, I'm not taking this up, but I'll tell you when I make it the test, they're going to come pretty close. Pretty closely, they're going to come from the homework. Okay, so if you're going to study for the test, you need to do the homework. That's kind of how it's built around it. Now, notice though, built into this semester are the proposal and outline, the rough draft, and your final paper, which is due on the very last day. So there's really, in a way, 3 papers due for this class, but they build on each other. The first one, I just want a paragraph. I'll go over it here in a minute, but I just want a paragraph. The second one is the rough draft based on your outline or proposal. And then the last one, of course, is the final exam. So it's not 3 separate papers per se. It's 3 papers that build on each other. Okay. Notice the tests are built in there too. Now, each one of these tests is going to be in Blackboard. They're not in there yet. I haven't made them yet. But each test will be in Blackboard in the quiz. So let's now look at that paper information. When you click on that, you'll see the 3 different papers that I'm asking you to do this semester. We've got a proposal and outline due January 27th by midnight. It's worth 25 points. You can read this. The main thing is that you've got to turn it in as a Word document, and it's in this paper submission tab. So when you click on paper submission, you'll see like proposal outline. Click on that. It should say, yeah, due January 22nd, 25 points possible, all lines up. And then you just, browse local files and submit that paper. So let's go back to this. So the paper, there's 3 separate papers. Again, they build on each other. You got the proposal. I should have just called it proposal. I don't know why I called it proposal / outline. A proposal, just a paragraph, nothing big. You're either getting all 25 points or no points. I'm not grading anything. I'm really just looking to make sure that you chose a topic that's math oriented, and you really explain how you can expand it into a page or two, because that's all the final paper is only going to be a minimum 500 words, which is about 1 page. Okay. And then rough draft. So just a nice rough draft that follows APA formatting and uses references correctly, and it meets the word count. And then you just explain what's going on correctly as well. And then lastly, of course, the final paper is just worth more than the rough draft. Now, after this proposal, I'm going to get back with you within a week on how to move forward. So if you just give me something that's totally out of left field and not math oriented at all, I'm going to tell you to go back to the drawing board and try again. I'll still give you the 25 points, but I need you to go back to the drawing board and try again for the rough draft. A rough draft, same thing. I'll try to get that back within a week so you can start working on the final paper. And I did make it just a page long, so it wouldn't take too long to write. And actually, it's built into the curriculum for the class. This class is supposed to have a written assignment. That's part of the Department of Higher Ed standards. Okay, so test and quiz. So here's where the test and quizzes will be. You'll see the first, and the only thing right now is the syllabus quiz. I need you to take that after you maybe watch this video, read through the syllabi. It's very straightforward. It's just 5 questions or issues that I get each semester that I want to emphasize for you. You can take it as many times as you want. The whole point is for you to get the 25 points. So just take it as many times as you want to get all the questions right, but that way you can see common questions I get that are in the syllabus, but also you'll be able to answer those as well. It kind of emphasizes the more important parts of it. Paper submission. Yeah, this is where you submit the paper. We talked about that. Your grade book's here. So you'll see the grades here. Now, I know when you submit like the tests, on the right, when you click on your grade, it'll have a breakdown of what you got right and what you got wrong. And if I made any comments, they'll be over here. I know you click on it right there and you'll be able to see it. And the last tab is email Mr. Shirley. So if you need to email me for anything, that's the tab you need to go to. And I think that's about it. We'll go over more stuff the first day of class, and it'll be similar to this little lecture. Get that book ordered as soon as possible. In the email, I gave you a link to Amazon. You can buy it on Amazon. You can buy it wherever you want to buy it. It doesn't matter. But you will need that as soon as possible, because you will need to start working on that homework by Wednesday, right? We're going to go over chapter 1A and section 1A and section 1B, which I will give you homework for. So get that turned in as soon as possible. Now, if it takes a week or 2 to come in, that's fine too. You can have a few more days. You do have MLK Day. You won't get too far behind if it's a few days late. So I look forward to this semester. I'm excited actually to teach this class again. I really enjoyed teaching it in the past. I'm glad that we're offering it again. And if you have any issues, or if you see something that just looks wrong in the Blackboard show, please let me know. I know I haven't cut all my errors, so please let me know. It's not a big deal. Or if something just does not make sense, please get in touch with me so I can clarify anything that's going on in the class. I look forward. Remember, the class is going to be just online, virtually. You have to come into the class on Monday, Wednesdays at 9:25 virtually. Ooh, I need to put a Zoom link. I'll make sure to put a Zoom tab in there as well for the Zoom information for the class. I have yet to do that. Okay, that'll be in there as well. So anyway, click on that Zoom tab. It'll take you to the classroom for Monday at 9:25, Monday and Wednesday at 9:25. I'll see you guys. I'm looking forward to next week. Now remember, classes actually start January 11th. So January 11th will be our first class.